American Horror Story episode 2 of Delicate is now out for you guys to go and check out right now. I've just watched it. I'm going to tell you guys my thoughts on it. Smash your thoughts down in the comment section below. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and let's talk about episode 2 of the newest season of American Horror Story right now. Okay, so American Horror Story season 12, I believe it is, Delicate. Now, episode 1 I thought was absolutely fantastic. Did exactly what episode 1 should do. Built this tension, got me invested in the story and in the characters. Now we move on to episode 2, and for me, episode 2 just absolutely added on to episode 1 as it should do. Episode 2 was exactly what it needed to be. It grabs what made episode 1 so great and then just elevated it and added more details, more things to it that now make me go, what is actually going on? Like, I have so many questions when it comes to this show now, but I'm so excited for it and I'm so invested now that there are so many things happening in this freaking episode that's creepy to begin with, that's absolutely disgusting, that has my back of my the hairs on the back of my neck standing up. Like, I am just, the tension building is absolutely fantastic, and there's characters in here that I'm not 100% confident in, that I don't believe are who they think they are. Some would say they're wolves in sheepskin, and that's what it feels like. But that's what this episode did really well, is it just added on from episode 1. So obviously in this episode we continue on where we left off from episode 1. Obviously we had the break-in and everything happened there. Now, in here, we start to see Anna start to hallucinate a bit more. Is she hallucinating, or are these things real? I don't know. But that's the big focal point of this episode, is what is going on with Anna? Like, is this something that's messing with her head? Is this all not real? Or is this real? Are these people that are showing up absolutely real, 100% real? That is the major question that is posed in this episode. Like, what is Anna going on? I mean, firstly, her friend. Let's talk about Kim Kardashian, her character. Kim Kardashian's fine. She's not anything special or anything in acting wise or anything like that, but she's fine. But I don't trust her. I don't trust her at all. She gives her these little vials of like liquid, and I don't know. I might have missed it, but I didn't hear her say what it was or anything like that. But again, it doesn't look like something you should be drinking, period. Whether or not you're pregnant or not, you shouldn't be touching that thing. That thing looked like it was just, like, maybe, I don't know, ghost blood or something like that. Like, that's what it looked like. And then so she takes one of them, and then that's when things start to go downhill. So I don't trust the friend at all, really. She's kind of a bit shady there, and I don't know. But then again, she's there when the mirror shatters. So I don't know. See. This is what I mean. This is what this episode does so well, is that I think I don't trust this person, but then it's kind of like, well, they're there for that. So like, maybe they're not the bad people. Maybe they are just normal people that are trying to help her. I don't know, but that's what I love about this episode, is it does exactly that. The husband, I don't trust the husband at all, man. I don't trust him one single bit. He just gives me the creepy vibes. It's great acting because he acts like this guy that is just, it feels like he is using her for a particular purpose. So, and I feel like he's hiding a lot of things. Like, he comes off like he is. And, it's just, I don't trust him. He's probably at the top of the list of people I don't trust at all. Obviously, you have the incident going on with this random woman at the Gotham Awards in here that happens in the bathroom. Dude, the acting for her was absolutely superb because she was creepy. She came off like an actual creepy stalker that was just like, yo, can I take a picture with you in the bathroom sort of vibe? And you're just sitting there like, bruv, what is going on here? And I was uncomfortable in that scene. So, like, that's a testimony to the writing and to the performances and to the directing to be able to get me to feel like I'm awkward in this situation. Like, this feels uncomfortable for me to watch. So, I imagine what it would be like for them. So then you have that incident that happens there, and this is where she, like, vomits on stage as well, like this, like, black goo sort of stuff. So, I don't know what that's about. But then obviously, so she gets taken to the ambulance and that, and they're like, oh no, everything's all fine and stuff like that. So she is pregnant, and like we have these little time skips again where she's cooking, and like you see the calendar hasn't been crossed out, and the next thing you know, oh, it's all been crossed out, and it's like, yes, this is the time. And it's like, she's like, wait a second. She kind of thinks to herself like, it hasn't been that many days, but obviously the calendar says that. So it must be. And he's my husband saying it, so that. But then they get away and they go to this other, like, this house to get away from everything, all the stress of the stalkering and everything like that that's happening in their lives. And this is where we get this moment of she starts to have back pain and she starts to bleed. And this is where like the most uncomfortable, gross like thing I just feel sorry for all women that have to do this and go through this situation. It's absolutely horrible. So she is there getting an ultrasound. I mean, I don't remember an ultrasound going up the vagina, but hey, it does in this one. And this is where we see Kara for the very first time, and she's playing Nurse Ivy, I believe her name is. So she's putting it up there, but she's not showing her the screen, and she's doing like all this weird action, and I'm sitting there like, she's trying to get her off here? Because that's what it looked like. It looked like she was trying to get her off. Like, she was moving that thing very, very, in very strange circles and strange ways. So I was kind of like, well, what's she trying to do? Is she, like, trying to get her off here or something like that? But then she obviously pulls up. She's like, I'm going to get a doctor. There's blood on the thing. And it's disgusting. So credit to the people who did the effects, the practical and visual effects and stuff like that, because it looked gross. But then it's when she gets up and she walks to the bathroom and she's got blood dripping down. It's just, oh man, it's one of those scenes where you just kind of like, I feel it. I am less like, bruh, could you imagine going through that, man? That's insane, man. I'm fortunate enough I haven't gone through it. But I know there's people out there that would be able to relate to this scene of something like that, like the thought of losing your baby like that. It's sad, and I felt like that's what this episode did really, really well. It conveyed that message of like how sad and how like traumatic the experience of losing a baby can be, and when you're in that process, like going through IVF so many times, like it plays a trick on you. But obviously, there's more than meets the eye when it comes to this show. There's something else going on regarding that. I mean, one, I think this baby's growing way too quick because we're just skipping time like no tomorrow. So I don't think it's actually a legit. I don't know. See, this is the thing. I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, why am I even trying to say I know what's going on? I don't know what the hell is going on at the moment. I have no idea. I have the theories or anything like that that I have in my brain are just like imagination wild. Like, what is this like like, obviously you have the spider stuff in here as well, so it's like, is it a spider baby? What the is that? Like her peeling the skin off? What is that supposed to represent? Like, there's so many questions I have for this show so far that has just got my brain going overload with so many theories and things going on. Like, this could be this, could be that, could be this. What is it? Who wrote it on the thing? Who is coming at night? And like, there's always someone that has to put their hand on her baby. What is going on, man? This is what I love. I have all these questions and that, which makes me so excited to see next week's episode, because now I'm like, bruh, where do we go from here? Like, what? Okay, so she's technically lost the baby now. Like, where do we go now? Like, what is the repercussion of this event that's just happened? I mean, I'm excited. So let me know what you guys think of this episode. Did you love it as much as I did? Are you enjoying it? Smash it down there. Smash your theories as well if you guys haven't read the book or anything like that. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay safe and peace out.